You think this is funny.
すると水で洗おうと思った瞬間溶けてなくなっちゃいました。あれどこ行っちゃったんだ？
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name's Fola. Today we're going to talk about a really simple way to enter a altered state, high vibe state, whatever you want to call it. And that is doing the things that you love. And to me, this includes a wide range of topics, including watching hilarious videos. So I'm going to share with you some of the top ways I love to shift my vibration and start to be in that place of just like true love and acceptance and just a real sense of gratitude. So something that's helped support me when I'm wanting to like get into that feel good sort of vibe, and I've been doing this technique for like a long time without even knowing it, was listening to upbeat music or anything that just like really adds to my own being. And I say that, but when I think of music, and I'm sure you've all probably had this happen, you know the concept of ASMR, where there's people who will like talk into microphones and record certain sounds where it kind of creates this like tingly feeling. That to me is like the good spot of any music. And there are certain songs that create that sort of feel for me. I can listen to it like 100,000 times and I'm gonna get that like, ooh, tingly, like energetic feeling. And I know if I listen to one of those songs, it's gonna like enter me into what I would say is just like a different frequency. Because really that's what sound is. Music is just this creation of certain energy vibrations that we then allow into our space. And so it's really important that you choose a music that like resonates with you as an individual. You know, some people might have their own views that like certain types of music are not good. I mean, a lot of people in my life always tell me how horrible rap music is. But I'll be honest, there's like certain rappers and certain musicians that I can listen to that it just will like get my like body and my mind and my feelings just like really into this like altered state, this like kind of flow state. And so really it's up to you to determine what's going to work for you. I definitely don't mind putting some people in the comments section or in the description box of who to check out. And I'd love to hear what is some like good beat music that you enjoy. Next are any sorts of activities that might like help you get into your physical body. I think as humans nowadays, especially, we are so disconnected from our body. And in order for us to do any form of healing or really to kind of become more grounded and connected, we have to become comfortable in our body. So something that's really supported me actually is hoop dancing. And so I've been hoop dancing for quite a few years now. Maybe it's been like 10 years, I want to say. Yikes. But that was something that helped me to get into the state of flow. And like, honestly, you're just spinning, turning with the hoop, like having fun. And it really does help with like creativity and just a sense of presence. And it can be a really healthy way, obviously, for the physical body too. And I think that's the beautiful part of any type of physical activity is it's going to help you to shift your physical body, you know, so any type of sports or exercise, maybe going for a walk. And that's going to then help you to feel a bit better about your body, just feel a bit more confident, and also enter you into like this place where your physical body is able to operate at an optimal level. And of course, I had my delicious cotton candy. You know, I think there are certain things that we need to do that we like love that maybe remind us of things in our childhood or certain situations or events. So I think it's about moderation, really going into what feels good for you. You know, I think we've all been there where we like overeat or overindulge about something, whether it's alcohol, cannabis, certain foods, cotton candy. Oops. I think it's important that you find those things and allow yourself to enter into that good feeling state, right? Whatever that looks like, and you're going to know what's best for you. Another great way that I love to enter into that like feel good is to do breath work. And I think I've talked about breath work in other videos. So I made a video and I think on like my 10 top 10 favorite altered state sort of experiences. But breath work is so simple. You need nothing else but you and your body to breathe. And there's so many different types of breath work. Within the shamanic path that I follow, we have lots of different forms of breath work for different reasons. And it can help heal the physical body, the mental, emotional body, and just allow this connection to like the higher self, this great spirit, just this overall sense of well-being and peace. So I would really encourage you, check out a breathwork class or reach out. Maybe I'll make a video on breathwork too. We'll see. Another thing that I love doing, and this is just so simple, if you're on YouTube already or on the internet, is to look at funny videos. Anything that helps us to laugh will increase our vibration, helps us to feel good, and it's just simple. It's just watching like a quick 2 to 3 minute video. And I'm pretty guilty, I think. So maybe this has just been since like COVID started. Saturday Night Live skits. I don't know why I never really watched these until this year, but those things, like if I'm in a not so great mood, you know, obviously don't like ignore the reasons you're in a not so good mood, but stepping into, okay, I'm going to watch a couple videos here and see how that shifts my mood. Or I've talked about it before, I love watching The Office. Like that to me is like the funniest show, and I could watch that over and over again. And I just know, like, again, kind of like going into memories of just good times. If I need a pick-me-up, I will, or if I just want to like not do anything for a little bit, I might watch an episode or two of that show, and things like that can really help us. And maybe you want to watch the raccoon video again. I leave that to you. And finally, because I'm going to kind of make this video a bit shorter, hopefully, I would say writing out gratitudes or just going into a state of gratitude. That is like the ideal way to enter into a high vibratory state, into that altered sort of flow state where you just feel good, because it's allowing you to tap into what are the things in my life that I am grateful for. And especially nowadays with this whole world situation, there's a lot of stuff, you know, people losing their jobs, relationships ending, like people being kicked out of their homes. Like it's getting pretty intense out there. And so it's really important that we remember, okay, what am I grateful for? What awesome things are happening in my life right now? Maybe I have a bed to sleep in, right? Maybe I have food on the table. Maybe there are people in my life that do care about me or are able to support me. Whatever that might be, I would really encourage you to just every night, maybe before you go to bed or in the morning, write out at least 3 to 10 things of gratitude. Just a list, because that's going to help you to enter into that like high vibratory state, into that feel good state that I think overall we're all hoping to achieve on a more consistent basis. But as with anything in life, it's like this wheel, the up and down of life. So you're going to have days where it's not so great, and you're going to have days that are like, yeah. And until you can kind of get into this consistent mode of knowing what you're feeling, the awareness around it, just be gentle with yourself. I think that's really all that we can do. So I would love to hear in the comments, what are some ways that you enter into that high vibe, feel good state? And feel free to share it with each other. And also, like I said, I'd love to see your funniest SNL skits or any other funny videos you might want to share. And until then, feel free to hit the like button and share this to anyone you think might benefit from watching. And also a little subscription notification bell, you know, that thing down there. That would be great. So until then, I'll talk with you all later. Bye.